Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to talk to you a little bit about curly hair. I love making curly hair videos. I have an entire playlist dedicated to them, so go ahead and check that out. I will link it below. If you're new here, my name is Rachel. I have been following the curly girl method for 4 years now. If you follow me on this channel, I used to have short hair, and because of Corona, it's down to here. I'm kind of living for this length. I need a haircut real bad, but I don't want to cut off too much. So anyway, follow me on Instagram. I am sure to Instagram that when it happens, but I think what we're going to do, I think we're going to try to keep some length. So let's get back to what I was going to talk about today. Several months ago, let me back up. For a while, I've had really itchy patches on the back of my head, like here's the nape of my neck right here, and about right here, and on this side. On both of those sides, I was getting really itchy patches. And I did a video a couple of years ago about my reactions to essential oils. And I'm wondering if this has something to do with it, because I experienced some sensitization effects from essential oils, which is why I don't use them very much anymore, or I am much more conservative with my usage. I want to do some more oil videos coming up. Let me know if you'd be interested in that. But I noticed over the last year or so, these patches, even though I wasn't using essential oils, these patches started getting bigger, flakier. My skin was really thick back here on my scalp. And it was becoming where all I wanted to do was scratch it. I just wanted to scratch it. It itched so bad. And so over the quarantine time, I want to say it was like end of April, I went to my doctor finally, and I said, I think I've got psoriasis on my scalp. And I showed up, and he took a look for about 10 seconds, and he's like, yep, that's what it is. It looks exactly like scalp psoriasis. So I had to look at the products are sitting right in front of me. I had to take another look at my products and figure out, okay, what needs to stay, what needs to go, what can I do to be just really, really, really good to my scalp. First of all, scalp psoriasis is not necessarily an outside-in thing, it's an inside-out thing. Okay, so I made sure to get back on track with my probiotics, and I noticed that with the first product I'm going to show you in a minute, really helped to, now I wouldn't say it's cleared completely, but I realized I don't really itch back here anymore. If I feel back there, I can feel kind of the flakiness a little bit, but it was bad, y'all. Like, I would wear my hair up and you could see like the white, it was just bad. I would lay down like on a dark pillow, and I would get up and you could see like it was so gross. And so probiotics, first thing. I'm sure there are other diet things I could do, but I didn't, so we're not going to talk about that today. But the first product I want to tell you about, and by the way, what we're talking about is following the curly girl method the best you can with scalp psoriasis. I'm not saying that this is, going to work for all people, and I'm not a health professional in this area anyway, and so I'm not saying this is what you should do. I'm just showing you what I have done to make it better. So first was probiotics. Second is this shampoo. It's the good old standby Neutrogena tea gel. This is not Curly Girl approved. The main reason why, this has sulfates in it. And remember, in the Curly Girl method, you want to make sure that you stay away from sulfates and silicones. Those are the big no-nos. And it's not like they're necessarily bad for you. It's just that for people with curly hair, which is prone to dryness, you especially want to stay away from silicones, because our hair, because the hair is curled like this, and also the follicle is a different shape, the moisture cannot a lot of times get all the way down, especially if you have long hair. It cannot get down to the bottom. So your scalp may be moisturized okay, and the hair right close to your scalp, but not the hair down here. That's why a lot of curly haired people find that they have frizz and dry hair. It's because it can't get moisturized. Sulfates will strip the hair of any of those oils, those natural oils that keep your hair hydrated. And so it's like it overproduces oil and just makes it disgusting. So you want to stay away from sulfates for the most part. But I do use this about once a month, no more than that. I mean, there have been times maybe when I've used it like twice in a month. But as you can see, I've been using this since April. There's not a lot that's gone. Here we are, end of August. And this smells real bad. This is the extra strength. It says controls redness, intense itching, and flaking of severe scalp conditions. And it does say starts working after just one use. And I can say my patches back here were better after that first use. I looked at this, I'm like, okay, sure. But this worked really, really well. And I don't even wash my whole hair, my whole head in this. I usually wash upside down anyway. And so I flip my head over and I really just put a little bit, like a quarter size. And I would rub it on my fingers and I get it back there and I just scrub, scrub, scrub. I have a little shampoo scrubber thing and I use that sometimes too, but your fingers do just fine. And I just work it in there, work it in there for like 2 minutes. I didn't, scrape it with my fingernails, but with the pads of my fingers, I just work it in there. And then I rinse upside down. I know that does get to the rest of my hair, but I'm not working it into the rest of my hair. Now, every time I use that tea gel, I deep condition. And I've talked about this before on my channel and on Instagram. This is the Shea Moisture Deep Treatment Mask. I use this every time I use the tea gel because this does have sulfates in it, which strip the hair of moisture. Well, it does great things for my scalp, but it's not doing the best for my actual hair. So I do a deep condition. I just put this in my hair for 5 minutes and it's fine. So yeah, and this, you can get it at any Target, Walmart. It lasts me forever, even with all this hair. I got lots of hair now. For my co-wash, I switched that up. My last video I did when I talked about products, I was using the Suave Essentials, and I hated the scent, the fragrance. I did not like it at all, and I wanted to find another co-wash. And I found this in one of the Curly Girl groups from a company called Mugu. I don't know if you can, brighten it up a little bit there for you. This is the Mugu Natural Cream Conditioner. It says scalp friendly, hydrates with jojoba, and silicone free. This is Curly Girl approved. It's $16 or $18 online, and then you have to pay shipping. This is the most expensive product that I probably have ever had. And this is one of those little bit goes a long way kind of things. With all this hair as a co-wash, I used about 3 to 4 pumps. And I've had this since maybe about April. And it is to about here. When I shine up against the light, it's about to here. And I will 100% be purchasing this. They have hair care, skin care. Their hair care though is very like scalp friendly, scalp focused. And the ingredients are really good. So I would highly recommend this if you have any scalp issues. And like I said, it says there is fragrant oil, but it says coconut reef. So probably essential oils. I will be sure and link Mugu below. Now for my leave-in, I'm using the same thing I've used for a long time, this Trader Joe's Tea Tree Tingle. This is probably my favorite leave-in ever. And I think I threw it out. I think I did. If you've been with me for a while, I used to use the Tresemme Undone, and it had something in it, and it's 3 ingredients that start with an M, and they call them, in the curly community, they call them the itchy M's. And they're 3 ingredients that start with an M, and I don't remember what they are, but they can cause your scalp to be itchy. And I didn't really think they were a problem for me, and I thought, well, let's just take them out and see what happens. So when Tresemme Undone was discontinued, I found another Tresemme that I liked, and it had the itchy M. So I took that out. Actually, it's in the other bathroom, and I probably should throw it out. And I quit using that, and it got better. I started using this, and these ingredients here are really good too. And this is so thick, it's super thick. so I don't need a whole lot. And I really just I used to put so much more leave-in, now I just don't. I put maybe like 2 big squirts of this in here, and I use this as a leave-in when I'm still in the shower. And we have a repeat offender here. It's not an offender, it's actually amazing. Aussie Instant Freeze. This is the only product, I mean, the tea gel has artificial fragrance in it, but that's like once or twice a month. Instant Freeze has a fragrance, but I don't know, it just smells like gel to me, and it does not linger in my hair. I washed my hair this morning. It does not linger. This is the only thing with an artificial fragrance that I use in my regular lineup, and this does not bother me. It's amazing when I paid more attention to the ingredients, how much better my hair got. Also, you know, probiotics, eating healthy, you know, of course that's gonna help. But, you know, you also have to really pay attention to what you're putting on, because what you're putting on eventually sinks in. And this is the only gel that I have really used and loved, so I stick with it. I have heard that they changed the formulation like in the last year, but I bulk buy these because they go on sale, like buy one, get one half off, buy one, get one 40% off. And I always do that. Always, always, always. And I haven't tried the new formulation yet, so I'm hoping it's just as good. So those are the products that I am using as someone who's been following the Curly Girl method for 4 years and with scalp psoriasis. That is a new development or newer development, but I found that, you know, doing this along with taking my probiotics, of course, taking good care of myself, that I've been able to really treat this, and I mean, it is just so much better. I don't have to worry about the flakes anymore. I can wear my hair up and show my neck, and it's not all gross, because y'all, it was really embarrassing. It was really gross. So I hope this was helpful. If you are looking for some solutions, maybe start with this. Do your research, talk to your doctor, talk to your hairdresser, because they can recommend a lot of stuff, because they see everything. They have seen everything, I'm sure, when it comes to hair and scalp conditions, and I'm sure that they can help you, at least point you in the right direction. So I hope you enjoyed this video today. If you did, be sure to give me a thumbs up, and of course subscribe if you would like to see more of this. Again, I've linked my Curly Girl playlist in the description below, so be sure and check that out. Also, if you have any tips or if you have any video ideas of things that you would like to see from me, please leave those in the comments. I hope you're having a great day, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.